You know that feeling, right? You're on the perfect holiday and you want a souvenir that's more than just, I don't know, a keychain. Something that really captures the magic of the trip. But what happens when that something is a beautiful gemstone? How do you make sure that incredible memory doesn't end up turning into a really costly mistake? Well, today we're going to dive right into that.
Okay, so just picture it. You are on the trip of a lifetime. Maybe you're wandering through these bustling local markets, exploring ancient temples that just hum with history. And then as the sun sets, the scent of exotic flowers is hanging in that warm evening air. It's just perfect.
And a trip that perfect? It deserves the perfect memento. Maybe you just got engaged and you want something special to mark the occasion. Or maybe it's a long overdue reunion with your best friends. Or hey, maybe you're on a solo backpacking trip, celebrating your own independence. And you decide you want something that will last forever, a beautiful piece of jewelry. So the next day you go shopping, you find it, the perfect piece. And that's when the dream starts to feel a little stressful. All that excitement kind of gives way to this wave of anxiety. All of a sudden, you're faced with this huge, high-stakes question. Is that stunning gem sparkling at you from the shop counter a genuine precious stone, or is it just a pretty piece of colored glass? You know, it all boils down to one thing. How do you know who you can trust? And this, right here, just nails the problem, doesn't it? It's the huge gap between the dream and the reality. On one hand, you've got this beautiful, romantic idea of a unique souvenir that's connected to an amazing story. But on the other hand, you're drowning in confusing online information, you're worried sick about scammers, and let's be honest, you have no idea where to even begin. But what if you had an expert guide in your corner? You know, someone who could just cut through all of that noise and confusion and lead you straight to the treasure you're looking for. Well, let's meet her. This is Kimmerix, and she created the Gemstone Detective series for this exact problem. Her whole mission is to empower travelers, just like you, to buy gems abroad with total confidence and without getting tricked. And just look at the depth of her expertise here. This isn't just academic knowledge, though she is qualified by the GIA, which is the world's top authority, by the way. This is over a decade of real-world travel to nearly 50 countries, building a global network and meeting everyone from the con artists to the honest, hardworking miners. She has truly seen it all. So, how does she get all of that hard-won knowledge into your hands when you're standing right there in that market? Well, she's created the perfect tool, a trusted companion that's designed to fit right in your pocket. The Gemstone Detective book series is designed to be your single source of truth. So instead of spending hours sifting through all those conflicting, confusing online reviews, you get everything you need all in one place. And this series breaks it all down into these simple, powerful steps. It gives you the local secrets, it helps you buy with confidence, it makes sure you get the real deal, and it helps you get the best price. It basically transforms you from a vulnerable tourist into an informed buyer. It arms you with simple but powerful tips like, you should always ask to see a colored gemstone under different kinds of light because its true color can change like crazy when you take it out of the shop's bright spotlights and into natural daylight. But here's the thing. This whole process, it's not just about getting a good deal. It's about something much deeper, something that money just can't buy. And this is the real heart of it, right here. It's about the experience, the romance of the purchase. It's making sure that every single time you look at that piece of jewelry, you don't feel even a flicker of doubt, but you feel an immediate rush of all those incredible memories from your trip. Ultimately, it's about finding a way to bring a tangible piece of that holiday magic home with you, a piece of that sparkle that you can wear, as the source says, next to your heart, connecting you to that special time and place forever. And it all comes down to this really simple, powerful idea. The whole promise of the Gemstone Detective is to give you the tools and the knowledge so you can be sure of what you're buying, you can be smart about the price you pay, and ultimately, you can buy with complete and total confidence. So I'll leave you with this question to think about for your next adventure. What memories are you going to attach to your treasure? With the right knowledge, it's a story you'll be excited to tell for the rest of your life. Happy gem